So how do we pay as little as click per possible? So this is another slide. Just take a screenshot of this, okay? This slide's a lot of good info on here. You know, you want to have your bidding settings correct. You want to turn it on manual with no enhanced bidding. You want to set your bids anywhere from $2 to $5 depending on the market, okay? If you're in Miami, it might have to be $5. If you're in I don't know, Topeka, Kansas, it might be $2. And what you really want to do is, let's say your daily budget's $20, okay? And you're hitting your budget every day. Well, what you really want to start doing is lowering your bids. Because as you lower your bids, your ads will show up lower on the search engine result page. So you don't always want to be that top position. A lot of people, and I think it's an ego thing, they want their ad to be in the #1 position. But I'll tell you this, the #1 position always pays the most in ad spend. So you typically don't want to be in the #1 position. And so generally, my strategy is a little more complex, but again, I'm trying to give you guys something simple that you can take and get immediate results from. So what I would suggest is this: if your campaign is saying limited by budget, just keep decreasing your bids on your keywords by 10%. Check back in a week. If you're still limited by budget, decrease 10%. What you want to get to is a point where maybe you're not hitting your budget and then increase them just a hair, because you want to find that fine line where your cost per click is as low as possible. Because again, what we're trying to do is get the right people clicking on the ads, paying the lowest cost per click, and then sending those people to a landing page that really speaks to who they are as a customer. So an airport client goes to an airport transportation page. A retail customer goes to a stretch limo, maybe party bus, night out page. And that's what's going to give you the highest conversion rate. And so we're optimizing for getting the most relevant traffic at the lowest price and converting it at the highest rate. When you combine those three things, that's when you have a killer pay-per-click campaign. Now, this is a pretty amazing story. So I met Nebu back in February of 2017. Actually back when I used to cold call, and from the moment we got on the phone, I could just feel like how frustrated and tense he was. He said he had been through 5 pay-per-click companies. By the way, this video is on my YouTube channel. Anyone can watch it. It's only 10 minutes long. And he said he went through like 5 different marketing companies and they all got it wrong. And he said, you know, and he was spending a good chunk of money a month on pay-per-click. And he said, if things didn't change, he was going to have to go back and get an actual job, which was like, you know, not what he wanted to do. And so after looking at his campaign, I said, look, you are paying 3 times as much as you should per click. You're also getting a ton of irrelevant clicks. So that's like really, these things are a force multiplier. Because think about it, if 50% of the people clicking on your ads are the wrong people, then if you're spending $3,000 a month, really only $1,500 a month is going towards the right people. But what if you're paying 2 or 3 times as much per click as you should be? Then you could really, that $1,500, you could get the same number of clicks with $500. So literally $500 could get you the same results $3,000 have. Because you have to understand these things have a multiplier effect on them, right? They stack on top of each other. So the more relevant traffic you get, the lower your cost per click, the higher your landing page converts, that's how you get a really low cost per lead. If you want a really high cost per lead, you're going to have a lot of irrelevant traffic, spending too much per click, and sending to a website that doesn't convert very well. Then your cost per lead, literally, I've seen someone pay $100 a lead and get dropped to $8 a lead by having all of the right things in place. That's how powerful the right marketing is.